Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to start recording a new video. So I'm not sure how long my camera went off, so I'm just going to go back and remind you that I ran a bootstrapping method on my model EVE. And then now I am creating the model with two clusters to visualize. But you see here, in my output, it really told me that they should have three clusters. I don't really know what to think about that, but I am going to go ahead. I've already run this line of code here. So this creates the model. And you see here, so now I just have my model created. It's extracted means, it's done all of these things, cut off my standardized uh, cut off, like values that are greater than one, because it'll have plotting issues. It's extracted values and pivot them into long form for my next plot. So now I'm going to go ahead and make the plot, and this is a big plot, a big coded plot here. On my limiters, I'm actually putting in my variable names instead of, so I can see like what these values mean. And so let's just go ahead and run this so we can visualize that. So here I have two clusters, and so it actually, if you think, this kind of like goes back to what the cluster analysis was telling me, but here I can visualize this a little bit better. So you see here I have individuals that maybe have more experience. Well, these are working a little bit less hours per week. So the hours really aren't that far off for either group. They're pretty close. But the age up here is a lot higher and with very low compassion fatigue. And these folks right here, they seem to be like all the same, the values, like, so maybe they're younger, they have less experience, they work, an average, look, they're right on the queue, they work an average number of hours per week, and they have a little bit higher compassion fatigue. What this would tell me, I still have to go on, but what this would tell me was that maybe I need to look at what these older employees with more experience are doing, because they're just working a few more hours than average, but they still have less compassion fatigue. So that may tell me that they have better resources, either at home, or they have better skills to manage their emotions and their emotion regulation, whatever it may be, and that maybe these younger employees that have less experience may benefit from some intervention, something like maybe even mentoring or pairing off with some of these older, more experienced individuals. So that is one thing that I can see from my data. But I'm going to make this a little bit easier to view, maybe if I wanted to explain it to a company. So I'm going to actually add just here some profile names that I've just named: line X1, older with more experience, and X2, younger with less experience. And so all of this basically just so I'm creating the object P by doing with the same code that I used to make my table. And I'm going to run that, and now I'm going to print P. And all this is done is up here on my profile, I've added labels, and now I have something to present, maybe in a staff meeting or with my colleagues, so I can share this information that I found out from the data that we've gleaned. So thank you very much. That is what I have. Please check out CA and LPA 1 and Part 2. Thank you.